saying? Everybody else is sour, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, family.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
Second and 32-yard line.
Second down and 8. Daniels now going to look to throw. Intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Deonte Banks.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 38 yards. On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse.
The wide receiver carries on the end.
2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll run with Hubbard. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll have a Commander's 1st down as he gets this up past the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Daniels. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And this will be incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Now Hubbard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the 1st quarter, they've done just that.
Here's a toss left side. It's Hubbard. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll drop to throw.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Throw, left side, that's Johnson. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Jalin Hyatt, touchdown, New York. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Giants will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a... So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll find his rookie wideout from Notre Dame. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
On second down, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Third and long, and here's Daniels. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Washington. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, going for it all. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Mikey Sandmerstill. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Tight end going in motion here. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tyler Nubin is there for the stop.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And he's in. Ben Sinnott, touchdown Commanders.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about any game.
York now for the extra point. Oh, he missed the extra point. It's no good, and they can't even this one up. They will remain down by 1. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Sending a receiver right. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. He'll look to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hot! And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Giants.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To throw is Daniels. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5. Daniels gonna throw again. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Giants are gonna get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. First and 10.
Here we go. Track 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll look to throw. Going up top. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal.
Let's go now.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Knocked backwards to the 2. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Giants are out on top as we get you down to Florida. Orlando specifically. It's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go.
Motion man is Hyatt. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The ball carrier. A tackle by Johnny Chin. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
Ready up. Tag. Snap.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
60 bicep. Come on. Set. Go.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Shot alert. Let go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. To the goal line and in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Commanders 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set. Ready?
On first down, Daniels. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Ready, ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Bronco 80. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Third and long.
Set. 19 Lions. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set up. Ready.
Here's a handoff, Hubbard heading right. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Now a screen set up for Tracy. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Giants will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
70 Lions. Ready?
back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence.
Daniels to throw on second down. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Deonte Banks right there with the good coverage to knock it away.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
18 reps. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it just past their 25.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Slant, Smith and Jigba has it. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Daniels. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Ready. Viking 18. Bronco. Ready.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 43-yard line.
On the ready.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Set up. Hut.
They'll throw with Daniels. Throwing right, it's taken in. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Washington. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Daniels. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Giants are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Let's go now. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one on target for Johnson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. He's got it! What a connection! He's down inside the 5-yard line.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Ready?
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss. From back at the 5, here now 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Gonna set up the screen here to Hubbard. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
Here we go, set.
Now give on the ground. Oh, boy, they got to be careful there. That was dangerously close to a safety and 2 points for the defense. But they do get it at the 1. On play action, Daniels. He's going to let this one go deep. Deonte Banks right there with the good coverage to knock it away.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
3rd and long.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Take over.
Throwing now, Daniel. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Hubbard. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Third and 9. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go!
You have a tight end motioning left here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2.
60 Eagles,
Brings up
60
2nd and
Eagles.
12 at the 33-yard line.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Play action. Here's Daniels. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Deonte Banks.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Ready up.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Ready. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That is caught! And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The extra point is good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready, ready.
Now Daniels. This is caught down that right sideline. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Well, that is a quick... And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll tuck it and take off. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. So a road win here for the Giants. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.